Welcome to Wonderslate. Subscribe to our Telegram channel given in the description to updates and study materials. Topic for today's quiz is Inventions Set 2. Question number 1. Who was the first American female to patent her invention, a method of weaving straw with silk? Option A. Marjorie Joyner. Option B. Margaret Knight. Option C. Amanda Jones. Option D. Mary Keyes. The correct answer is Option D. Mary Keyes. Mary was not the first American woman inventor, to be sure. There were many female inventors before her, but they never bothered to get a patent. Question number 2. Who invented gramophone? Option A. Michael Faraday. Option B. Fahrenheit. Option C. Sir Alexander Graham Bell. Option D. Thomas Alva Edison. The correct answer is Option D. Thomas Alva Edison. The phonograph is a device for the mechanical recording and reproduction of sound. In its later forms, it is also called a gramophone or, since the 1940s, a record player. Question number 3. Who invented internal combustion engine? Option A. Roger Bacon. Option B. Carl Benz. Option C. Dr. Alan M. Turing. Option D. Otto. The correct answer is Option D. Otto. In 1872, American George Brayton invented the first commercial liquid-fueled internal combustion engine. In 1876, Nicholas Otto, working with Gottlieb Daimler and Wilhelm Maybach, patented the compressed charge, four-cycle engine. In 1879, Carl Benz patented a reliable two-stroke gas engine. Question number 4. When was monopoly created? Option A. 1940s. Option B. 1930s. Option C. 1920s. Option D. 1950s. The correct answer is Option B. 1930s. After the stock market crash, a buying and selling game created by Charles Darrow came to be. The first games were hand-drawn on linoleum with streets from Atlantic City, New Jersey, as the property. He took the game to the Parker Brothers Company, and Monopoly was brought out for Christmas 1934. Everyone wanted to buy the games after Christmas, and Monopoly became a big success. Question number 5. Who invented the spinning jenny? Option A. Thornton Hargreaves. Option B. Peter Hargreaves. Option C. James Hargreaves. Option D. Simon Hargreaves. The correct answer is Option C. James Hargreaves, awarded a patent in 1770. It used 8 bobbins at once. Question number 6. Who had an explosive idea and first patented dynamite? Option A. J.R. Gluber. Option B. A. Nobel. Option C. G. Fox. Option D. W. Bickford. The correct answer is Option B. A. Nobel. Alfred Nobel patented dynamite in 1876. Nobel left $9 million in his will to be used as awards for people whose work benefit humanity, the Nobel Peace Prize, etc. Question number 7. What game was first produced by the Southern Novelty Company in Baltimore, Maryland in 1892? Option A. Frisbee. Option B. Monopoly. Option C. Ouija board. Option D. Ping pong. The correct answer is Option C. Ouija board. The board was invented by Isaac and William Fuld. The word ouija comes from the French and German words for yes, oui and ja. Question number 8. Who is the English physicist responsible for the Big Bang Theory? Option A. Albert Einstein. Option B. Michael Scooby. Option C. George Gamow. Option D. Roger Penrose. The correct answer is option C. George Gamow. George Gamow. Gamow, who died in 1968, was a physicist who published 30 Years That Shook Physics. Question number 9. In which decade were the first successful diode and triode vacuum tubes invented? Option A. 1800s. Option B. 1880s. Option C. 1890s. Option D. 1900s. The correct answer is option D. 1900s. In 1904, John Ambrose Fleming invented the first practical electron tube called the Fleming valve, which is a diode rectifier. In 1906, Lee De Forest invented the oscillator called the triode, which provided signal amplification. Question number 10. When was the first lawnmower invented? Option A. 1830. Option B. 1854. Option C. 1835. Option D. 1849. The correct answer is option A. 1830. The first lawnmowers were not engine-powered. Invented in 1830 by Edwin Budding of England, the mowers were turning blades on wooden sticks used to cut grass. Engine-powered mowers were not invented until 1919 by an American Army colonel, who used the motor from a washing machine. Question number 11. The Manhattan Project was started by President Roosevelt in 1942 to ensure that the US beat the Germans in developing a nuclear bomb. Whom did Roosevelt appoint as scientific head the Manhattan Project? Option A. Robert Oppenheimer. Option B. James P. Conant. Option C. Leslie R. Groves. Option D. Vannevar Bush. The correct answer is option A. Robert Oppenheimer. Leslie R. Groves, however, was the military head of the project and the overall supremo, while Robert Oppenheimer was the scientific director. The world's first atomic bomb was exploded in the New Mexico desert on July 16, 1945. Question number 12. What furniture item was invented by California furniture designer Charles Prior Hall in 1968? Option A. Sofa bed. Option B. Captain's chair. Option C. Waterbed. Option D. Hammock. The correct answer is option C. Waterbed. A waterbed, water mattress, or flotation mattress is a bed or mattress filled with water. Waterbeds intended for medical therapies appear in various reports through the 19th century. The modern version, invented in San Francisco, California and patented in 1971, became a popular consumer item in the United States through the 1980s with up to 20% of the market in 1986. Currently they account for less than 5% of new bed sales. Question number 13. Which insurance salesman invented the fountain pen in 1884? Option A. Louis Edson Waterman. Option B. Sir William Grove. Option C. Charles Kettering. Option D. George Fountain. The correct answer is option A. Louis Edson Waterman. Louis Edson Waterman patented the first practical fountain pen in 1884. Question number 14. When was the first elevator built? Option A. 1743. Option B. 1739. Option C. 1760. Option D. 1785. The correct answer is Option A. 1743. The first elevator was built in the palace of King Louis XV. It only traveled up one floor and was hand-powered by men inside the chimney. Question number 15. What charge card, developed in 1950, was the first to be accepted nationally in the US? Option A. Visa. Option B. Discover. Option C. Master Charge. Option D. Diners Club. The correct answer is Option D. Diners Club. The card was invented by Frank McNamara and Ralph Schneider. Question number 16. What Enrico Fermi invented? Option A. X-ray machine. Option B. Betatron. Option C. Cyclotron. Option D. Nuclear reactor. The correct answer is Option D. Nuclear reactor. Enrico Fermi was an Italian and naturalized American physicist and the creator of the world's first nuclear reactor, the Chicago Pile 1. He has been called the architect of the nuclear age and the architect of the atomic bomb. Invented in 1942. Question number 17. Which of the following was first patented by an Australian in 1889? Option A. Electric drill. Option B. Electric shaver. Option C. Electric fence. Option D. Electric heater. The correct answer is Option A. Electric drill. The electric drill was the invention of Arthur James Arnott. On the 20th of August 1889 he patented his design while working for the Union Electric Company in Melbourne. His original design was meant primarily for drilling rock to find coal. Question number 18. Who among the following invented the smallpox vaccine? Option A. Robert Koch. Option B. Edward Jenner. Option C. Robert Hooke. Option D. Louis Pasteur. The correct answer is Option B. Edward Jenner. Smallpox vaccine. The first successful vaccine to be developed was introduced by Edward Jenner in 1796. He followed up his observation that milkmaids who had previously caught cowpox did not later catch smallpox by showing that inoculated cowpox protected against inoculated smallpox. Question number 19. What George Westinghouse invented? Option A. Light bulb. Option B. Electric razor. Option C. Refrigerator. Option D. Railway air brakes. The correct answer is Option D. Railway air brakes. A railway air brake is a railway brake power braking system with compressed air as the operating medium. Modern trains rely upon a fail-safe air brake system that is based upon a design patented by George Westinghouse on April 13, 1869. Full air pressure signals each car to release the brakes. Invented in 1868. Question number 20. Who is the only US president to invent and patent something? Option A. Abraham Lincoln. Option B. Theodore Roosevelt. Option C. Thomas Jefferson. Option D. Rutherford B. Hayes. The correct answer is Option A. Abraham Lincoln. In 1849, Honest Abe invented a method to aid ships that got stuck on sandbars. He called it a device for buoying vessels over shoals. It was never used. Thank you for watching the video. If you'd like practice this quiz, then download the Wonderslate app now. Link in the description below. If you have any suggestion for us, feel free to leave comments. If you liked the video and want to see more of it, hit the thumbs up and don't forget to click on subscribe button to get more updates of the future videos.